you eating there?
So right now I'm having lunch. And what I've done is pretty much put a bunch of stuff together. And,
everything but the kitchen sink, if you will.
Yeah, and then I'm just going hard. We had a party this last weekend for Morgan because, as you may know, she's moving to DC. Anyways, so we had some leftover vegetables and stuff like that from a lot of the recipes that we made. So I made sure that, you know, I had my vegetables in there for lunch today, and then I roasted.
Half your plate, fruits and veggies, folks.
Yes, make sure, you know, when you think about the volume of your meals and your food and things like that, very simple, guys, very simple. Just half. Let's just try and aim for half vegetables, right?
What protein do you have in there though? Oh, I some nuts. Some pecans.
So there's some pecans in there, but also at my starch, you know, we want maybe in our heads when we think about planning, maybe about 1/4 of our meals we want it to come from starches. So what I have for my starches are my potatoes. A lot of you guys might have thought that that was some of the vegetable, but no, actually potatoes are a starchy vegetable, which means we can count them as 1/4 of our carbohydrate content for a meal. Now, so we have half of our plate is vegetables. Another 1/4 is a starch carbohydrate. What can you guess the other 1/4 would be?
Protein and fat.
Protein.
But I don't know if you have a 1/4 in there.
So, well, here's the thing. Nuts are more concentrated, right? So they're more calorie dense, they're smaller, they're more concentrated. And side note, a lot of vegetables have protein in them. They really do, yeah. Just to let you guys know, vegetables do have some protein in there. So, I mean, I wasn't really honestly too worried about trying to figure out all this like protein stuff today. But, you know, I did throw in some nuts in there a little bit, and you know, on some veg life, and I feel pretty good. You know, there's a whole
it's a lot, you know. I feel like the density.
What size is that? I don't even.
That's probably like,
it's like a quart.
Yeah, no, like a pint. It's like a pint,
something like that. No, yeah, so if you think about that ice cream, that pint of ice cream that many of you might be familiar with, ourselves included, probably around that size, but
packed full of nutrients and no solid fats and, you know, added sugars.
So, I mean, of course, 3 meals a day, they don't look like this.
Right.
Try to make it happen. It's delicious. I forgot to talk about the seasonings.
What did you put in there?
So I have cucumbers in here. Well, let's just talk about the veggies.
That's not a seasoning.
I have cucumbers, and then we'll get into seasonings after veggies. I have cucumbers. I have radishes. Oh my gosh, radishes are amazing, guys. I love them. Mushrooms, which also have some good protein in them. I have cabbage, and I have some green mix, and then I chopped up some cilantro. The cilantro is for the purpose of the flavor and seasoning.
Right.
So I needed a little bit in there, grabbed it like a little bit from the bunch, and just chopped it up, and then I just sprinkled some balsamic vinegar, not vinaigrette. Balsamic,
right, very different, vinegar. Very different.
Why is it different, Morgan? Please.
I mean, because the balsamic vinaigrette is a dressing that they have added sugar to. Oftentimes, they've added some other things, that preservatives, fats that don't need to be in there. Whereas balsamic vinegar is vinegar.
It's vinegar, right?
Yeah.
Very, 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 very low calorie, if any.
Right.
So I've added that to that. I've also added some salsa.
Green verde
salsa.
Oh, yep. Verde, if you're
it's a kind of cut with the acidity, with the, you know, for the balsamic. The salsa was really bomb. And then I threw some onion powder, put it on
Always
top.
a win with garlic and onion. Like,
oh
you can never go
powder,
wrong.
not the salt, but the powder.
Yeah, don't need.
And what else? Oh, and a little bit of sriracha was good.
For the win. FTW. Yes. Your elbow is in my back.
God. I'm trying to eat.
Can I live?
Can I live? So yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we do.
High quality.
Yes, high quality. Welcome back, everybody. We are excited to deliver to you. And please, please continue to respond and to comment and to share and to do all those lovely things, because we really want you guys to learn a lot about food. It is an essential part of our lives.
Yeah, basics, the fundamentals.
How many times a day do you eat?
2 or 3 times.
2 or 3 times. The average person, you guys, if you're not eating 2 or 3 times a day, goal number 1, let's try and aim for 3 meals a day. Right. All right, and that's a pretty big portion of your life, right? So you gotta know what you're doing.
The reality is, what does food provide you? Energy in the form of calories. If you're not eating, like, how are you able to survive? Like, people who eat snacks and survive on that, it's like, bro, what is your brain functioning like? Because there's no way it can be functioning at maximum capacity with snacks and, not adequate meals.
Yep, we're talking optimal living here.
Not just surviving, but thriving.
Get it.
Anyways, this message has been brought to you by Pineapples and Peppers, here live in the flesh. Love you guys. Peace out.